Sure, you heard about this Mr. Khwaja, who is the peace activist in jail, sentenced to a life sentence in Bahrain, among other 14, who was transferred to a hospital today after 45 days of hunger strike. Is there anything the United Nations is doing to release these people, 14 people, sentenced for life just for participating in peaceful demonstrations?
Well, I think, as we've repeatedly said, the Secretary General has expressed his concern about the violence that has taken place in Bahrain, and he's urged restraint, and he's also stated his expectation that the Bahraini authorities act in accordance with international human rights obligations.
Well, this Basuni report or committee was issued almost 6-8 months ago until now. How do you see the implementation of recommendations of that?
Well, I think the Secretary General would reiterate his call to the Bahraini authorities to do everything possible to expedite the implementation of the recommendations that were in the Bahrain Independent Commission of Inquiry, and that's especially with regard to the provisions aimed at effective confidence-building measures.
What can the United Nations do about to save the life of this particular hunger striker? I mean, well, he's in critical condition, I suppose.
Again, we're certainly aware of the reports coming from Bahrain. The Secretary General, just to say again, has expressed repeatedly his concern about developments there, violence, and has called for restraint, and importantly in this context has stated his expectation that the Bahraini authorities should act in accordance with their international human rights obligations.
I have another question on Syria.
Yes.